You're one of the guys that were on telly, weren't you, on Twitter? You and is that your son there and your friend?
My son and my friend.
You went to the Sheikh's house, didn't you?
Yes, yes.
You probably been asked this question millions and millions of times. Why did he invite you?
We goes out to this place and this guy was talking to us. He said, "This is my restaurant." Anyway, he just befriended us.
What, just like that?
Just, honest to God, next minute he went away. Give it Alex.
Alex, come over here, mate.
Give Alex a number and whatever. Next minute we'll drive round in what was it? A Land Cruiser, maybe.
Yeah. Those lines and ties. What was it like meeting them, actually holding those cubs and stuff? What was it felt like?
Brilliant. You know, when the lion was, playing with us and all that, it was like a little puppy. It was like, always wants to know where its owner was and was jumping up to its owner.
Very curious.
It's fantastic.
Lost it. Some of the conversations that I was having with, friends the other night, we were having great conversations about what I believe and what they believe. They were saying, because I like my literature, and they were saying, you need to read the Quran. He said you'll absolutely love it. It's like a storybook, loads of hidden messages. And I was like, you know what, I will read this. So they were like, we'll buy you one in English translation.
No, they got it for you.
So those.
You hear a sound. Oh, okay. And you'll just tell us how did you feel.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I'm ready.
أيها الناس إنا خلقناكم من ذكر وأنثى وجعلناكم شعوبا وقبائل لتعارفوا.
What do you feel?
Peace, quiet, relaxing.
At the beginning is very hard. Yes. Then you pay attention.
Calm.
Very good.
It was like peaceful for her.
It's like very peaceful and like soothing. Like you could fall asleep to it, kind of, but beautiful.
Relaxing. And he's saying it was more like a alabanza.
Sounds nice and very majestuous, important, very, very nice.
Very peaceful, relaxing, good energy.
Singing, praying.
It's an Arabic song.
Is it a prayer? From a mosque.
It sounds similar to what they play like a few times a day.
Is it a singing of the Quran?
Yes, I know what is Quran.
We know the Quran and the sound of the prayer. I mean, I don't know what it says or it means, but we've heard the sound before.
Atheists, Hindus, Christians have all been visiting mosques. For many, a first interaction with Islam.
It is my first time in the mosque, and I learned a lot of things today. By the way, in the beginning, I was very scared because the history I know. We are told when they are praying, they stand on the same line, the reason to show that everyone is equal in front of Allah.
A scarf, hijab or abaya.
It is a gift.
It's just another garb for women, but versions of it are banned in France and behind protests in Iran. In Qatar, trying it on is popular on social media.
Religion is a great part of the culture, and to understand people better is very necessary to understand their religion also.
How are you guys? Thank you so much for coming. We invited you to this masjid, because this mosque, we call it masjid. Okay? Masjid. Masjid basically is a word that comes from the Arabic word sajda. Sajda is literally what those guys are doing. You can see them there. You see those guys? They're going down and they are bowing. Okay? This is what we call sajda. Sajda is prostration. Because we prostrate, we pray like this. And this is because of the prophets. Abraham, Moses, Jesus, and Muhammad, they all prayed exactly the same way. Have you read the Bible, both of you? You have? You have. In the Bible, we are told that Abraham prayed like that, falling. Moses prayed by falling. And even Jesus in the Gospel of Matthew. What are we told in the Bible? They prayed like this. Jesus went forward into the Garden of Gethsemane and he fell on his face like this. And he prayed to God. So falling on the face is literally putting your face on the ground. You will not see the Jewish people pray like this. You will not see most Christians, Orthodox, Protestants, Catholics don't pray like this. The Muslims specifically pray like this. because we believe we are basically following the pure tradition of the prophets without any changes. This is what we believe in, right? You will notice one thing, there are no idols. No idols, okay? Only art, artwork, flowers, writing from Quran. It's a very long verse from the Quran which is talking about God. It says, Allahu la ilaha illahu. There is only one God who deserves to be worshipped. Okay, Huwa al-Hayy al-Qayyum. He is eternal and absolute. He will remain forever. He does not get tired and he does not sleep. So this mosque is, as you can see, I don't know if you find it beautiful. There's a lot of artwork here. You can see, you see on the ceiling. So this is taken from the Turks, Ottoman Turks. This is their style of building. It's not necessarily Arabic. This mosque has been designed by the Ottoman system.
Do you believe in charity?
Every Muslim has to do compulsory charity. It's compulsory. It's not an option. There is an optional charity. We call it sadaqah. Sadaqah is optional. If you want to give like food to 1,000 people, if you can afford it, it's huge. It's very big. Big reward in Islam for that. Okay? In fact, we are told by the Prophet Muhammad that even if you give a small piece of date, you know the fruit you were having yesterday, the date, to give as a charity, it may save you on the day of judgment from hellfire. This is how important charity is in Islam. That you might give something small like that when someone is hungry, okay, and give it to them, it might save you on the day of judgment. The reason we do it is because God told us in the Quran, actually told women in the Quran, not us, not men. Men don't have the authority to cover or take clothes off. We don't have the authority. Muslim men are not the reason why Muslim women cover. These Muslim women, you will see them, the reason they cover is because they believe in God. It's their choice, by the way. In the Quran, it is revealed by God that, oh, believing women, cover your beauties. Cover your beauties and do not show your beauty outwardly. Okay? And then, amazingly, God commands men, lower your eyes. Don't stare. Don't look.
Whose idea was it to come back?
I don't know. ¿De quién fue la idea? I think it was Bo. Yeah.
Why do you think that was?
I don't know. We were talking about what we should do today, and we wanted to know a little bit more about the city, and then we talked. What about the guys we met yesterday? That they told us to meet today, and he wrote them to see if they were going to be here.
And how do you feel actually wearing the abaya today? How do you feel?
Yeah, it's nice. I like it.
Why?
I don't know. It's nice to wear something from another culture. I think it's